Alright, so today I'm gonna take a short detour to blast your brain with a huge load of value, because I love you and I know you love yourself, and I want to share in that loving that leads to amazing, incredible, juicy experiences and things that beget more and more awesome things. And also, not just because I love you, because you love yourself. I mean, if you didn't love yourself, I still love you, but it'd be very difficult because you'd find ways to not receive that because you feel like, I don't know, whatever bullshit. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that. Anyways, stay right there, because you're not going to want to miss out on this incredible concept that I'm about to share with you. And exercise, because a concept without an exercise could be almost useless unless the person who was receiving the concept made a commitment to every concept they found to be true, to find a way to put it into action, because otherwise the concept gets lost in the subconscious, and it might surface in some sort of way, but action is a surefire way to ingrain that concept into reality. So, because I love you, because I want to share some of the value that I've been being a bit selfish and keeping it back from you, but I can't hold it any longer. Because the thing is, I spent the weekend with some incredibly ambitious, successful, and insightful motherfuckers on the planet, probably right now. And through the connections, through the talks, through the challenge that we brought to each other, more and more clarity was brought to me. And while this exercise that I'm about to share with you wasn't one of the exercises that we learned in the weekend, the 3-day intensive workshop, what I'm about to share with you is pretty powerful in terms of emotional awareness. And because the thing is, we have a lot of emotional issues, and those who don't then probably have lots of security, and they have parents who have a lineage of ancestors who wear crowns, and even then, those children who are born in those families might still not get the treatment that they might fully require. I mean, they probably do in some senses, because they have the best of the best, or so to speak, around them, and their mindset is anyways, that's another story. But we're gonna stay on track, because I really want to give you this exercise for you to explore your emotional body, and not just that, but go as low as your body and as high as the super consciousness of the universe. And you are able to experience a moment in which they combine, and they arouse in you a new sort of intelligence. And you start to use your intellect for your benefit, instead of by keeping up practices that I'll share with you, and you can keep practicing this practice that I'm going to show you. But what you have to remember is that it's a practice, and you have to keep coming back to feed the fire, feed the fuel that is going to give you what you want in life. Because if you're not getting what you want in life right now, and you choose to keep doing the same thing, well, you're going to get the same thing. So I'm going to give you something that's going to blow your mind. It's going to connect you to your body, give you an insight into emotional awareness, into your emotional body, your physical body, and your spiritual body. And so the exercise that I'm going to share with you, I give to you because I know you're an action taker. If you're not an action taker, then I don't know what the fuck you're doing here. If you are an action taker, then let's give a second to those who don't take action to please leave. I ask you kindly. Okay, you're still here. Good, good. Fuck, I'm glad you're here, because that means that you don't mind a little going outside your comfort zone. You don't mind a little because you know that with a little challenge comes a little growth. And with growth comes value, and with value comes wealth, and with wealth comes abundance, and all the great things, amazing things that beget getting to the root of who you are and knowing your true purpose and your true self. So, the exercise is for the action takers, for the risk takers. You're going to want to get your heartbeat up, because when you get your heartbeat up to a certain level with cardio, with whatever it is, I'm going to tell you in a specific way, but I'm just going to explain it really quick. When you feel your heartbeat all over your body, your fingertips, your arms, your chest, your legs, everything, your whole being, you're in touch with your body. You're relaxed enough, but there's ways to get your heartbeat so that it, like, pumping hard enough so that you don't have to be that relaxed, but it helps. It helps if you relax. And that's going to be part of the exercise. So the way that you're going to get your heartbeat up is by going for a jog. Go for a run, and run until you almost can't anymore. And you're going to notice at the end of that run, your heart is going to be pumping. It's going to be going. You're going to feel it in your whole body, and then you're going to relax as much as you can and find a tree somewhere where you stop running and sit at the foot of the tree, the base of the tree, with your back against it, and try to relax as much as you can, and put your hands on your lap facing up with whatever sort of mudra you feel drawn to. If you don't know what that is, then look it up, or I'll make a video if you want me to. Maybe. And just relax and let go into the earth, and feel the tree and your heartbeat pulsing and everything around you, and just tune into it. What does it give you? You might have a very profound emotional experience, because it's going to be a release. It's going to be a tuning in to who you are in this moment, in this reality. And you might just feel tingling all over you, blissfulness. Because the tree and you are going to connect, and nature is going to cleanse you, and just give into that. And if you're lucky, if you're smart enough, if you love yourself, you'll come back here and I'll tell you more and more exercises that are going to lead you into greater and greater things. And maybe I'll tell you about the fundraiser that I'm putting together to help with a big protest, and we already have connections that have been made to be able to really help the movement that's going on right now with unity of nations and tribes. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then What are you doing with your life? Seriously. I mean, obviously you're getting smarter. I mean, if you're smart, you have been watching this already for a while. But if you're not, then you're getting smarter because you're watching these. And I have to get going. And unfortunately, save more value for later, because I know you love yourself and you give the gift of growing, of challenging yourself.